Hi, welcome to another trip inside the Carpenter shop where we grow just a little bit, we learn just a little bit, and we try to become the person that Jesus wants us to be. Passage to kick off with is in Romans chapter 12, verse 1, where it says, I implore you that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God. Since the Reformation in history, Protestant churches have two sacraments that they bring to worship. It is baptism and the Lord's Supper. And in those observances, a Christian will worship and participate in those ordinances that are set up in a part of church, church form, church style. They have meaning. In the Old Testament, believers worshiped with their bodies by bringing offerings to the Lord, and they would bring animals and they would make sacrifices to the temple because that was important. The New Testament kind of revamps all of that and gives a brand new mandate to Christians. Take your worship beyond the meeting of the church. Instead, offer yourself, who you are, as a living, breathing sacrifice. It's a big idea. It basically means that we are to give ourselves to God. Jesus said, take up your cross daily and follow me. That means that each and every day we present ourselves to God as a living sacrifice, willing to do what He wants us to, and we're going to give up ourselves so that we might be who we were created to be. Sometimes people struggle because they say, well, I'm committed to God, okay, and does that commitment involve you being a living sacrifice? And you say, well, what does that mean? Well, it could mean a lot of things, and we don't have a whole lot of time to go into it, but if you think about it, when you commit to something, you say you're going to do it. But the Bible doesn't ask you just to commit. The Bible asks you to be a living sacrifice. In other words, Jesus doesn't just want you to say, okay, I'll do it, leave me alone, and just to do the minimal and do the mandatory. What He really wants you to do is to offer all of yourself and trust Him with who you are so that He can take you and allow you to be who you were created to be. That allows you to live beyond Sunday worship. That allows you to live bigger than just going every once in a while to church. It means that each and every day you're touching and changing with the world with the love of Christ because you are each day making yourself a living sacrifice. If you can do that, you've taken a huge step forward in being a follower. You've also grown in your faith, and you also are going to touch and change the world in ways you never have before. And so think about that as you move through the rest of your week. Present your bodies as a living sacrifice. Allow Him to take you and use you.